We got a dog, and I swear he's a blue tick hound and possibly part Dalmatian or Greyhound or something, because he is completely fast. And he's the fastest dog in the dog park. We got Max when he was only a year old, and you really need a little bit of obedience training with some dogs. Max, for example, would get hyper on us. He needed some attention, so I wasn't really sure how to do that. So we went to the park for obedience training. We took a 6-week class. The first week of class, I was nervous. At the beginning of class, it was nice though, because all the dogs got about 15 to 20 minutes of overtime to play with each other, just to let them get out all the excitement in their system, so that during the lesson we could actually get to work and learn the commands. The first week, we learned the command sit. He is stubborn about obeying and a picky eater. He is not really that motivated by food, so it was tough to find something that would motivate him, such as a type of food. It's a heck of a difficulty finding just the right treatment for Max, just the right treat for Max in order to motivate him enough to learn the commands. I finally found that chicken was really good. I would mix it with cheese, but just chicken alone works pretty well. Anyway, he was sent by the end of the first class to come home and learn sit. He could come home learning that command for next week before the assessment practices again the next week. He learned sit well and quickly. The next week he got assigned stay. Now I don't know how many of you have backgrounds with dog training, but it is not a strong suit for hounds to come when you command them to come. He needed to learn it quickly, and I felt I would be embarrassed in front of the class by him not doing the command when it came time. So I decided to starve him all day, no food, so that when I finally commanded him, he would come. It worked pretty well. He came right to me. Clever, huh? In the coming 4 weeks, we learned lots of different commands, such as stay. I found that if I put an X by the table and told him to go find his place, he would listen to me and go to that spot. That way, instead of begging for his dinner, we could have a break from him doing this. I also taught him signs instead of just verbal commands. That way, on Sunday, when my parents came to visit Max, they would be able to command him using both physical and verbal signs. I must admit, obedience class was well worth it and paid off.